Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Midheaven. I have timeless messages for the beautiful, beautiful Capricorn collective. Guys, take what resonates, leave the rest on the table for someone else. Don't make things fit. Only take what is showing up, what is presenting in your life right here, right now, my loves. Boy, I'm already getting chills on the tops of my thighs. Those are my guides like, yeah, we're so excited. We have messages. All right, cool. So, hey, I am infusing the reading with the frequencies of crystals using the quantum field with this device, guys. The way that works, it's basically scanning the auric field of the Capricorn collective, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or those of others that are around you. This can also kind of be chiming in for like past lives or other timelines, right? So the whole purpose of these crystal frequencies are basically to help you heal, release, and transmute, okay, these energies. So every time that you watch the reading, because it's infused, it's helping you. You're benefiting from it. Okay, guys? So anyway, that's how I roll with all of my readings, collective and private. Capricorn, today's channeled crystal frequencies for you, my love, are orange calcite, azurite, sugalite, Aventurine, and Citrine. I'm digging the Citrine, my loves. So maybe you're already working with some of these crystals and this is confirmation that there's some messages in here for you. Maybe not. Maybe this is kind of a nod from spirit to stop by your local metaphysical store and pick up any of the crystals that speak to you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and get after it. Big picture energy, spirit. What is unfolding over the next few weeks for the beautiful Capricorn collective? Guys, if you want to book a private reading with me, you will find the booking link. YouTubers, it'll be pinned in the comments, the link to book. And TikTokers, you will find it up in my profile in the link in bio. All right, let's get after this. What is going on? 3, 2, and 1. I just heard the song by Marvin Gaye. What's going on? What's going on? Da, 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 da. I'll keep my day job, guys, okay? Anyway, wow. Okay, this is cool. You're waiting for something, Cappy. You've been waiting for something. Interesting. I've got big picture energy. What is unfolding for you, my loves? TikTok. I mean, hello, TikTokers. Anyway, no. 30. You could be 30. You could have been born on the 30th, right? Any number that ends in a 0 is a God-protected number. You are very, there's like an extra layer of protection brewing for you right now, Capricorn, okay? So I'm really digging that for you. I feel like you've been patiently waiting for something. Here's the big picture overarching energy. Happy. You could have been born on the 26th, right? You could be 26th. It's like, this is going to make you really, really happy. I think what you've been waiting for is coming in. That's what I'm picking up on. This is giving me, when I reduce this down, it gives me a 3. It's giving me the Empress card. That's giving me like Libra and Taurus energy. Maybe you have some of that dominant in your charts. Maybe not. Maybe you're dealing with somebody on that level. And then this reduces down to an 8. 3, 8. It gives me, again, more Libra energy, Justice card energy. It's also giving me Leo energy. Yeah, very interesting. I love this because look at the rainbow look at the downloads that she's getting. Hold on a second. This is what's sticking out to me right now. Look at the downloads that she's getting from the divine realm. See the rainbow? See the star she's holding? I feel like this is something that you have been really wishing for, that you've been working for. I feel like you're receiving a lot of new insights and downloads. You're going to be over the next few weeks if you haven't already. This makes perfect sense to me too, my loves, because we've got this Aventurine running. I'm just going to hold these cards up in case you want to do a screenshot or whatnot, in case you're picking up anything on this. But some of the crystals that are running, lots of communication, lots of like sacral chakra, this orange calcite, right? The citrine, abundance, your solar plexus, power. It's like I'm also getting a nod. If you haven't been studying spiritual laws, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and do so. Some of you needed to hear that. But what I was really getting to is this Aventurine that's running. It's really supporting a expansion experience. So this is making me feel like you're receiving some type of an expansion in your consciousness right now. Lots of information just from those two cards. Holy smokies. If you find any resonance with this reading, please, please, please drop your zodiac signs in the comments. Let me know that you're here with me. Let me know how this is showing up and presenting. You know what I'm saying? Also, thank you in advance for the likes and the follows and the subscribes, my loves. Super, super, super appreciate it. Spirit, let's get after this. Give me the deets. Give me the juice. What is rocking and rolling? What's unfolding for beautiful Cappy over the next few weeks with regards to TikTok and happy, please? And thank you, Spirit. Waiting patiently, working diligently is what's coming through right now. 3, 2. You have an understanding that this is unrolling in divine timing. Wow, very cool. More Leo energy. The Sun card, that's about what's coming, what's led you up to this point, and what's unfolding for you over the next 2 weeks. Your challenge. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, that's you. You're showing up in your own reading. 3 of Swords, what's working for you? I feel like you've definitely been healing from something. And your outcome, 5 of Swords. It's like you're folding the hand on something. The 5 of Swords, traditionally is like, it can be about manipulation. It can be about deception. It can be about rigidity and stubbornness. It can be about just like, I don't know. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on like self-imposed, like mental prison kind of energy. I feel like you've been doing a lot of soul work, shadow work, inner child work, Cappy, in terms of your beliefs, outdated, limiting beliefs, thoughts, the way we think, the way we speak to ourselves internally as well as externally. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on that. So I'm really, really digging that. Overarching energy. What? King of Pentacles? Taurus energy? Yeah, something that you've been, I'm getting chills on the tops of my thighs. This is really freaking exciting, Capricorn. Something that you've been working for. I can't even make this up. You guys, this is so badass McSass. So the bottom of the deck is always the overarching energy of the reading or the clarification. And then the 3 cards on top of that for me as a reader are always what is bubbling up from the surface subconsciously, what you may or may not be aware of, like in your own energy or the people around you, the situation around you. There's the Justice card, Page of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. I feel like, hold on a second. I need to take a sip. It's like, it's coming in really fast all of a sudden. Hold the phones. Yeah, you're really over the next few weeks, something that you've been waiting for. I feel like a lot of you, this is career related. This is going to also be overall like spiritual path related too. So again, take how it resonates and showing up in your life. But I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo because I spoke of Leo with this happy card, right? But this does really give a lot of great Leo energy. It's like, I feel like you're really starting to, over the next few weeks, it's like either there is a Leo that's going to be coming towards you, some type of an offer in terms of work or whatnot. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work in terms of like abundance and mindset. The Sun card is one of the best freaking cards in the whole deck. You know what I mean? And so it really like shines and illuminates and amplifies all the other cards that are in the spread. Not to mention Citrine is running, and that is a yellow stone. I actually have some beautiful Citrine. Well, this is my Citrine pendant right here. I just want to, maybe some of you are working with pendants, but you can see how beautiful the Citrine is, the gold. I just feel like you're really standing in your power over the next few weeks. You're seeing your life differently. You're seeing it like brand new. You're trusting more. You know what I mean? I feel like because you've really done so much work, what's helping you right now, the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords being the outcome, it's like these equal to the Eight of Swords, which is the baby devil energy, which can be ego, which is self-imposed. Like it can be victim mindset. It can be, I feel stuck. It can be, I feel worthless. It could be, you know, things like that you just feel like I can't move, like procrastination. It's really about self-imposed limiting thoughts and beliefs, structures that we learned growing up. I feel like some of you could definitely identify as black sheep, like generational cycle breakers. But so the Three of Swords with that, that's what's working for you. It's like there's some type of a really big healing. I feel like a lot of you, this could also be surrounding like your money house. You know what I mean? Because the overarching energy with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, I talked about Taurus in the very beginning. It's like Taurus, the second house, right? That's all about our relationship, which is ruled by Venus, by the way, our relationship to our resources, our relationship to money, how we spend it, how we earn it, how we manage it. You know what I mean? So I feel like because I'm seeing the King and Queen of Pentacles out here, it's just giving me this whole like, you're really coming into your own about how, you know, to attract and magnetize. There's a lot of divine feminine energy coming forth in the crystals as well with the Sugalite and the Azurite. So anyway, I feel like the challenge for you with the Queen of Pentacles, this is interesting. This is you, baby. I just heard stubborn. I feel like the challenge with the Queen of Pentacles is it can be about like, I just heard controlling. It's like you're kind of teetering back and forth. I feel like you've been teetering back and forth on something, Capricorn, and it's almost like reverting back to old patterns, like flowing in and out of the old version of yourself and the new version of yourself. For some of you, I feel like there could be, I feel like there could be some anxiety brewing. This is interesting. It's like anticipatory anxiety. You're overcoming this though. You're going to be experiencing a lot more peace and a lot more clarity over the next few weeks. Because again, I feel like right now when you're watching this, you're probably going through it right now. You're probably stuck in the squeeze right now. And this is more of a message of, you know, confirmation. This isn't lasting because happy times are coming in. Happy times are coming in, and you've been waiting for this. You've been working for this and waiting for this moment, whatever this moment really truly is. You know, I like the outcome being the Five of Swords only for the fact, and I'm going to get clarification on it, but you know, I'm looking at this as more of my Hold'em and Fold'em card. Who plays Texas Hold'em out there? I do. I freaking love it. So it's just kind of like you are folding the hand. You are walking away from these past behaviors, these past ways of thinking, these past ways, these beliefs that have been holding you back. Do you know what I mean? And I like that outcome because that is what is releasing you and opening you up to like a mastery level. Kings are, they've mastered things. You know what I mean? So this is going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy, which I'm really, really excited about. I feel like I need to get more information. Spirit, are there any other messages for Cappy before we start clarifying? Please and thank you. Okay, nothing. Talk to me. I'm gonna go. I want to go right for this Three of Swords and what's helping you. How is the Three of Swords helping Capricorn? What do you want them to know about that, Spirit? Please and thank you. Three, two, and one. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, something wasn't reciprocal. For some of you, I feel like this was definitely some type of like a job situation, career situation. For those of you that are identifying with this more of the job and career thing, I just feel like whatever situation you're in, I feel like you've left it, or that's what your outcome is. You're folding the hand on it, you're walking away from it, right? I feel like you realize that like you were giving, and there was just nothing but taking, taking, taking. It wasn't a reciprocal environment, right? Six of Pentacles. So that's ending, right? For others of you that are like identifying more, like you've been doing a lot of work, like belief structures, outdated, limiting beliefs and thinking and all that jazz. It's like, you've been on the side of like, see how this person is like this, they're wealthy, they're financially wealthy. These people here are not, they're like in poverty, right? I feel like you've experienced both sides of the coins in your life. You've experienced what it feels like to have a lot of money and to have the job and the house and the whole this and that, right? But you were never happy. And you've been learning that money itself isn't what makes you happy. Right? So you've been on that, and now I think you've also experienced the more, not necessarily poverty, but you've experienced what it's like not to have that. And so I feel like you had to experience both sides of the coin on that. You know what I mean? And so you're finally getting into this place where, like I said, you've been doing a lot of inner work and you're healing. You're healing from those wounds. You're in a flow state. You're entering flow state over the next few weeks, with regards to career, with regards to your money house, you know what I mean? With regards to abundance. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is really cool. 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Oh, this is really cool. It's like there was a lot of fear. There was a lot of anxiety. There's like this inner saboteur archetype that you've been working with, that you've been facing, that you've been dealing with. So that's what's working for you, Cappy, and I really, really dig that. What do you want Capricorn to know about this outcome? Actually, stop. They're like, no. Talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge, Spirit? I just heard hyper masculine. Now, you can identify in your physical body as female or male, okay? But we all have masculine and feminine energies, okay? So maybe, Cappy, maybe you've also been doing some type of work in terms of healing like masculine wounding within yourself, because if we're hyper masculine, we're not attracting. It's more of a dynamic. It's more of a chasing. You know what I mean? It's not a receiving. It's a giving, but never receiving. So I feel like there's still a little bit of a challenge with you in terms of being able to receive. What does Spirit want Cappy to know about the Queen of Pentacles being in the challenge? Please and thank you. So I feel like that makes a lot of sense given the fact that the Azurite and the Sugalite crystals are running, because again, those are really trying to bring out your more feminine energy. You know what I mean? Softening your experience here in the physical world, enabling you to actually receive and magnetize and attract those job offers, attract those money-making opportunities, attract abundance and prosperity, right? Or maybe it's a relationship that you're trying to attract. All right, show me this Queen of Pentacles in the challenge. 3, 2. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, I had to take that. The Justice card. Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra in your life right now as well. Ace of Pentacles. That is feminine energy as well. The Ace of Pentacles. This looks like the egg, the ovum, right? Knight of Cups and the Justice card. So I feel like it's challenging for you to not be so heavy. Like I feel like serious all the time, that hyper masculine energy. I feel like with the Knight of Cups and the Justice card, Spirit's asking you to find more internal balance. Do you know what I mean? Libra energy is very masculine energy. Cups energy is very water signs energy, very feminine energy. So Spirit's asking you, your challenge over the next few weeks is really learning how to, again, hone in and find your center, your balance, making decisions and choices from a more softer, more playful, more lighthearted energy. Things are definitely going to lighten up for you, Capricorn, okay? So I'm really, really digging that. I feel like Spirit's asking you to stay focused on the present, right here and right now. Now, for others of you, there could be legalities involved, or there's been a lot of legalities involved with regards to this job or this career. There could be contracts that you're waiting on. Again, I was picking up on TikTok. You've been waiting very patiently for something. Again, remember, you're very highly protected on this right now. And so I feel like that information is going to be coming in for you. Because nights are about movement and transition, okay? So let's go ahead and, are there any other messages before we get final guidance for this? Please and thank you, Spirit. I hope this makes sense because it's not making a lot of sense to me. Like, I get it on a certain level, but I feel like I'm kind of all over the board with it, and maybe that's how you're feeling, and I'm just picking up on that. Give me a card for the Five of Swords and the outcome, please. What does Spirit want them to know about the Five of Swords and the outcome, please? Three, two, and one. Yeah, King of Wands. I was actually just looking at the card. You can see the three swords right here. Those three swords that are working for you, that healing that's happened. Like, he's putting those behind him. He's only going to pick up those two swords and carry on. He's folding the hand on the old way, and he's going to take the lighter load. The two is lighter than the three, right? The King of Wands came out to clarify the Five of Swords. I feel like you're coming into your own power. You're finally learning to trust yourself when you fold the hand on all those old ways of being, right? You exit the building on that job. You exit the building on the situation, whatever it is, right? It's like you're really learning how to trust yourself, the outcome. You're going to really understand you have the skills. You have the skills, you know your worth, you know the value that you bring to the table, and you're not settling for anything less, Capricorn. Some of you may be self-employed. This may be a nod to you actually, whatever you're leaving, maybe you're transitioning into a self-employed experience. Yeah, it's like, wow, this is really great. Whatever it is that you've been waiting on, it's definitely unfolding, and it's coming in over the next few weeks. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and get a final message. I really, really love this. Kudos to you for doing the spiritual work. It's not easy, my loves. You will find relief over the next few weeks, my loves, if this is resonating for you. Spirit, final messages, motivating and inspiring for a beautiful, beautiful Capricorn for their best. I'm going to go into this a lot deeper in the extended over at Patreon, my loves. I'm going to go ahead. We'll pull messages from your angels about the situation. We'll also get an angel number that has a journal prompt with regards to the situation. I want to go a little bit deeper on this Knight of Cups and this Justice card, and I want to go a little bit deeper on the outcome, maybe find out what you don't see coming in with this, and we're going to go from there. So if you're interested in following me over on Patreon, TikTokers, you'll find the link for the extended reading up in my profile. In the link in bio, just click on the Patreon button and it will have a drop-down list. You can find the reading there. For YouTubers, it'll be in the description box of the reading. Okay, my loves? All right, let's get after it. Final guidance for Cappy, please and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. 3 of Wands. Ooh, Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, Hierophant, more Taurus energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like you're coming into a whole level. Spirit's just basically like your prayers are being answered, 3 of Wands. Put the plans in action, whatever plans you've got, It's like put them into action. You know what I mean? Your prayers are being answered. Your manifestations are coming in, okay? You are expanding. Temperance and the Three of Cups. Archangel Michael here letting you know that he's here with you and that he is protecting you. Again, another call, the Temperance card and the Justice card showing up. It's all about finding balance. It's all about finding balance within yourself and balance in all areas of your life. You know what I mean? Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating. Keep it light. Keep it light. Keep things anchored in the graces of joy, gratitude, and love. Because when you are in those vibrations and frequencies, Cappy, you're going to attract so much more, so much quicker. So that's where I'm going to leave it, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorn collective. Again, if this is where we leave it, thank you so much for being with me. If you want to head over to Patreon with me, let's jump over there right now. Until the next time, Capricorn, be well, love well, live well. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all.